that Elliot Lovebird should leave the world this way, and then not to leave behind the work that would have made his name immortal.
Oh, what if it could be put together again?
Yes, just think what if it could. I don't know what I wouldn't give.
Maybe it can, Mr. Tessman.
What do you mean?
See this? I saved all the notes he dictated from.
Oh, you saved them, Mrs. Alvestead,
Yes, they're all here. I brought them with me when I came to town, and here they've been, tucked away in my pocket.
Oh, let me see them.
But they're all mixed up, completely out of order.
Just think, what if we could sort them out? Perhaps if the two of us helped each other.
Oh yes, let's at least give it a try.
It will happen. It must happen. I will give my whole life to this.
You, George? Your life?
Yes, or anyway, all the time I have. Every spare minute. My own research will just have to be put aside. Hedda, you understand, don't you?
Maybe.
I owe this to Elliot's memory.
Maybe so.
Now, my dear Mrs. Elvestead, let's pull ourselves together. God knows there's no point brooding about what's happened. We've got to try to find some peace of mind so that...
Yes, Mr. Tessman. I'll do my best.
Well, so come along then. We've got to get started on these notes right away. Where should we sit? Here? No. The back room. Excuse us, Judge. Come with me, Mrs. Elvestead.
Oh God, if only it can be done. Judge, this act of Elliot Lovebird's, there is a sense of liberation in it.
Liberation, Miss Hedda. Yes, I guess it's a liberation for him already.
I mean, for me, it's a liberation for me. To know that in this world, an act of such courage done in full free will is possible. Something bathed in a bright shaft of sun beauty.
Dear Miss Hedda.
Oh, I know what you're going to say. Because you're a kind of specialist too. After all, just like, well...
I loved her. Meant more to you than you might admit, even to yourself, or am I wrong?
I don't answer questions like that. All I know is that Elliot Lovebird had the courage to live life his own way. And now, his last great act, bathed in beauty. He had the will to break away from the banquet of life so soon.
Pains me, Miss Hedda, but I'm forced to shatter this pretty illusion of yours.
Illusion?
Which would have been taken away from you soon enough.
And what's that?
He didn't shoot himself, so freely.
Not freely?
No, this whole Elliot Lovebird business didn't come off exactly the way I described it.
Are you hiding something? What is it?
I employed a few euphemisms for poor Mrs. Elvestead.
Such as...
First, of course, it's already dead.
At the hospital?
Yes, and without regaining consciousness.
What else?
The incident took place somewhere else other than his room.
That's insignificant.
Not completely. I have to tell you, Elliot Lovebird was found shot in Miss Diana's Bondieu.
That's impossible, Judge. He can't have gone through there again.
He was there this afternoon. He came to demand the return of something that he said was taken away from him. He talked crazily about the lost child.
So that's why.
I thought maybe he was referring to his manuscript, but I'd heard that he already destroyed that himself. So I guess it was his pocketbook.
Possibly, so that's where he was found.
Right there, with a discharged pistol in his coat pocket and a fatal bullet wound.
In the chest, yes?
No, lower down.
That too. Oh, absurdity. It hangs like a curse over everything I so much touch.
There's still one more thing, Miss Hedda. I also in the ugly category.
And what's that?
The pistol he had with him.
Well, what about it?
He must have stolen it.
Stolen? That's not true. He didn't.
There's no other possible explanation. It must have been stolen. He must have stolen it.
Shh.
Hedda, my dear, I can hardly see anything there under that lamp. Just think.
I'm thinking...
Do you think you might let us sit a while at your death,
Oh, gladly. No, wait, let me just clean it up a bit.
Oh, not necessary, Hedda. There's plenty of room.
No, I'll just straighten it up. I'm telling you, I'll just move these things here under the piano for a while. Well, Theo, my sweet, how are things going with the memorial?
Oh God, it's going to be so difficult to find the order in all of this.
But it must be done. There's simply no other choice. And finding the order in other people's papers, that's precisely what I'm meant for.
What were you saying about the pistols again?
That he must have stolen it.
Why stolen exactly?
Because there shouldn't be any other way to explain it, Miss Hedda.
I see.
Elliot Lovebird was here this morning, am I correct?
Yes.
Were you alone with him?
Yes, for a while.
You didn't leave him in the room at all while he was here.
No.
Think again, weren't you out of the room even for one moment?
Yes, perhaps just for a moment, out in the hallway.
And where was your pistol case at this time?
I put it under the...
Well, Miss Hedda,
It was over there on the writing table.
have you looked since then to see if both pistols are there?
No.
It's not necessary. I saw the pistol Lovebird had, and I recognized it immediately from yesterday. From before that as well.
Have you got it?
No, the police have it.
Well, what will the police do with that pistol?
Try to track down its owner.
Do you think they can do that?
No, Hedda Gabler. Not as long as I keep quiet.
And what if we don't keep quiet? Then what?
Then, the way out is to claim that the pistol was stolen.
I'd rather die.
People make those threats, but they never act on them.
So let's say the pistol's not stolen and the owner is found. Then what happens?
Well, Hedda, then there'll be a scandal. Oh yes, a scandal. Just what you've been so desperately afraid of. You have to appear in court naturally, you and Miss Diana. She'd have a detail how it all occurred. Whether it was an accident or a homicide. He was trying to draw the pistol to threaten her? Is that when the gun went off? Did she snatch it out of his hands and shoot him? And then put the pistol back in his pocket? That would be thoroughly in character for her. She's a feisty little thing, that Miss Diana.
But all this ugliness has nothing to do with me.
No, but you would have to answer one question. Why did you give the pistol to Elliot Lovebird? And what conclusion would people draw from the fact that you gave it to him?
That's true. I didn't think of that.
Well, fortunately, you have nothing to worry about as long as I keep quiet.
So I'm in your power now, Judge. You have a hold over me from now on.
Dearest Hannah, believe me, I wouldn't abuse my position.
But in your power. Totally subject to your demands and your will. Not free at all. No, that's one thought I cannot stand. Never.
One can usually learn to live with the inevitable.
Maybe so. Oh, George. Well, George, this is going to work out.
Oh, Lord knows, dear. Anyway, at this rate, it's going to be months of work.
No, just think. Doesn't it seem strange, Thea? Here you are sitting together with Tesman, just like you used to do with Elliot Lovebird.
Oh, God, if only Ian could inspire him to.
That'll come. In time.
Yes, you know what, Hedda? I really think I'm beginning to feel something like that. But why don't you go over and sit with Judge Brock some more?
Can't you two find any use for me here?
No, nothing in the world. From now on, my dear Judge, you'll have to be kind enough to keep Hedda company.
That would be an infinite pleasure for me.
Thanks, but I'm tired tonight. I'll go in there and lie down on the sofa for a while.
Yes, do that, Hedda. Too.
And Aunt Julie, and all the rest of them too. From now on, I shall be quiet.
This can't be making her very happy, seeing us at this melancholy work. You know what, Miss Olmsted? We're going to move in with Aunt Julie. Then I can come over in the evening and we can sit and work there,
Yes, maybe that'd be the best.
I can hear you perfectly well, Tesman. How am I supposed to get through the evenings out here?
Oh, I'm sure Judge Brock will be good enough to call on you.
Delighted, Mrs. Tesman. Every evening. Oh, we're going to have some good times together. The two of us.
Yes, that's what you're hoping for, isn't it, Judge? You, the one and only cock of the walk.
Oh, she's playing around with those pistols again. in the temple, my God!
Oh my god, people just don't act like that.
This is first, this is second, this is third.
And who's saying that?
Huh?
Miss English.
H means the right.
You did the eyebrows. No other explanation possible. You lost the story. Only employed to feed him. Oh my god. What's the word? Stop. What's the word?
You get.
Yeah.
You should just keep going.
He's alive in this testament. Every evening.
The sound of Elliot lovebirds. There's a sense of liberation.
Liberation. What's that?
No way. Oh, she's playing around with those pistols again. Just go. You don't have to.
Do
Go
it.
ahead, Tessman.
Just read the lines. That's it. Okay, Ferg, I have. Just read the lines.
Shut yourself in the temple. Just think.
Right. God have mercy. People just don't act that way. Scene and the play.